All right. Good morning, good evening, good afternoon, my beautiful people. Thank you guys for tuning back in. As you guys can read by the title and the thumbnail, today we're actually going to be reviewing a vinyl that I've actually been waiting for about like a week and a half, 2 weeks. The seller kind of lagged just because he had personal problems, and I've also postponed this video about like a week due to the fact that I've also had a lot of focus going on in April for shorts alongside school. I just finished my break for the week, so I'm going back to school starting today, and I just wanted to get on here before I actually go to class just to let you guys know that I actually touched down with the debut album of Baby Keem. And just as you guys had noticed in the channel, I actually got his second album, his sophomore album, which was Casino, and I really wanted to say that his progression as an artist has been stellar, and I didn't want the same thing that happened with Kendrick Lamar to happen with Baby Keem, in the sense that I missed out on all the first albums because I wasn't a collector back in the day for Kendrick Lamar. So I missed out on Section 80. I missed out on all the vinyls that actually came before, I want to say, Good Kid, Mad City. So I know that there was some promotional ones, and I seen them on eBay. They're going for like upwards of $500,000, and it was just because they were such a limited run. So I did not want to have that same mistake happen in my life with this artist. So I actually stumbled upon a couple people who were online on eBay, and they were selling good conditioned ones, and they were unopened, and that's the one thing that I wanted. Right now it's kind of hard to find the price of them kind of evenly distributed, so I got this one retail. This was the Casino one that, like I mentioned, it's on the channel. I'll try to link it down below. This one is the one that has the sleeve like a dice, and I thought it was very cool. I think his creative direction has always been something that I've been very proud of, as he's noted throughout his career that his production, whether it be with tracks, with art forms such as like production with Dave Free, because he's very intertwined with that, with PGLang and all that. And I just want to say that this specific album is amazing, because you could see that Casino being more concise than this specific album, because this one was like a two-parter. The first part was 16, and then he dropped another 10 afterwards, so it was disc 1, disc 2. And I honestly think that the first album, it has so much to pick from, and I think he did a great job giving a variety for his listeners, so when he dropped Casino, it wouldn't be that much of a pivot. I want to say that it was like more so a fine tuning. It was like he showed off his Swiss Army knife, and then he fine picked certain things that he wanted, whether it be production, whether it be certain songs, chops, whatever it may be. I thought that the Casino album was well tuned, and it was so well done that the first album, listening back to it, you can tell that it's a lot more raw, a lot more, I don't want to say innocent, but it feels like he hadn't had enough time in the industry. And with the other one, you can see that he's developed more as an artist. You can also see that he's more so into storytelling. And like, one of my favorite tracks is I Am Not a Lyricist off of Casino, and I think out of all time, Baby Keem, that's one of my favorites. And I don't think had the Melodic Blue ever happened, like this specific album with everything that he did, whether it be him producing or co-directing certain songs, tracks, albums, music videos, whatever it may be, I think that we wouldn't have gotten such a great album with Casino. And the delay of it, I think a lot of people, they always want albums every year, like the turnout for an album has to be immediate. But I think it doesn't allow for the art to breathe in the sense that it needs to, you know? I definitely appreciate that it was a lot more concise, and I feel that I'm gravitating more so towards Casino with replayability, and I thought it was very well done. Like I mentioned, the album, he really did a good part in it. So the first tracks, the 16 that he released, he produced or co-produced 14 of them, which I think is awesome. I think you can see the evolution of him not only as a production maker, because as noted, he used to make a lot of songs with Schoolboy Q and J-Rock, whether it be production, whether it be certain things with the mixes or whatever it may be. And I thought it was very cool because this was his first major release with PGLang and everything that goes along with it, with Dave Free, Kendrick Lamar. And I thought that, like I mentioned, his second one coming up was so well done that I don't know what to expect from his third one, because he's just like Kendrick. And I think what Baby Keem has done with his family is great, because he's intertwining Kendrick into his art, but he's not relying solely on Kendrick. And I believe, I don't want to speak out of my ass, but Kendrick did want Baby Keem to get his own buzz. That's why Die For My Bitch, which is an album or mixtape now considered like a preemptive album that was released before the Melodic Blue, was so well done actually that he got enough recognition that I think even Drake, when he went on a little interview like in the late 2010s, he was actually like interviewed after the Pusha T beef and all that stuff, and they were asking him like what does he think his favorite albums are, and I think it was like 2018, 2019, and he said Die For My Bitch with Baby Keem. Hindsight 2020, that's like 7 years ago, almost 8 years ago now, and I thought that was really really dope because you can tell that he was doing a lot back then. You know, Orange Soda I thought was a great splash, and you could see that Baby Keem has evolved a lot from the underground up until what we see now, and I think his production with his shows, everything is very very well done. So yeah, I don't want to take up too much of your time. I'm actually not gonna unbox this one. I know that a lot of people, they want to see unboxings, but most of the vinyls that I'm getting is more so sentimental value, and eventually once I get my crib or whatever, you know, right now I'm just trying to settle in, get my collection going, so that way eventually when I do get my vinyl record player and I do get like a little shelf and everything and I'm able to display it all, I could go through an entire collection, you know, and that's in the near future. Hopefully everything goes well. But yeah, I just want to thank you guys for tuning in. I really appreciate you guys for everything that's going on. Right now it's April, so I hope you guys have been having a great start to your April. For me, I've just been working, going to school, so expect a little more channel updates, whether it be shorts, whether it be updates to the playlist, whether it be more videos. I'm trying to diversify the content, trying to get a lot more going. As of the filming of this video, I think we just crossed like 1,800 subscribers. That's actually insane. Like, you guys blow my mind. I love every single one of you guys, whether you're tuned in for the shorts, the videos, my dog, music, whatever it may be, updates, it doesn't matter. I appreciate you the same way I would anybody else. I love you guys, and I really really thank you guys for always listening to me, tuning in, supporting. It means a lot to me. And yeah, just one of the videos actually, I posted a short not too long ago. It just broke like the records that I had never seen before for the channel, and I hope to continue to deliver great content, and I hope the exposure continues alongside with the channel. Something I'm very passionate about, talking to you guys, getting motivation out there, listening to some of my favorite artists and stuff. So it's a good little means of like an output for me. So I really appreciate you guys tuning in, and I can't thank you guys enough. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. Expect another video on Wednesday. Usually the Wi-Fi at school is a little faster than when I got the crib, so it uploads immediately. So hopefully this video you're uploading, which should be done by Monday night, which is today, April 6th, and then the next one expected by April 8th, hopefully. And I'll continue to deliver. I hope you guys have a great rest of your day. I love you guys. Take care of yourselves. Deuces.